In this video tutorial, I am going to design a cable sheave model in Solidworks. So we are going to start a new part and then select the right plane. On this plane, we are going to design our sketch and click Start Sketching. So this is the normal view. Now our plan is that we are going to sketch the top half of the sheave cross section and then revolve it around the horizontal center line to create the basic solid part, and then we will sketch the groove and do a revolve cut, and other feature will be added after that. So I am going to select the center line and I am going to draw. Sorry, this center line was not going to start on the origin, so select the center line, select this point origin and draw a horizontal line, and then again I am going to draw a vertical line. So now I just draw these two center lines, then go to rectangle tools and draw a center rectangle like that. And I'm going to select the line tool and I'm going to draw lines like that, and I just draw this rough sketch, zoom in and zoom out or pan it for a favorable dimension, and then I am going to add the dimension. So this dimension is given as 1.25 and this dimension is 1.5. Just move it like that. Now I'm going to add the sketch relation. You can add the sketch relation by going here and display delete relation, add relation. I'm going to select this line, and then I'm going to select this center line, and I'm going to make a symmetry relation between them. Okay, and another way is that press the control button on your keyboard and select this line, and then this center line, and draw the symmetric relation between them. So I draw the symmetric relation. Now we needed to draw the diametral dimension describing the height of this line, and this line. These are basically diametral dimension because we are going to design a cable sheave. So this sketch, then we are going to revolve it about this center line. So to add the diametral dimension, I am going to select this line, and it will give me a diametral dimension. So basically we are sketching the half sketch here. So if we give the dimension, like I am going to select this point and this point, here we needed to put the half dimension, but if I go here, you see it is double because we are going to revolve this whole sketch about this center line. This will be a circular shape, so that's why I am calling it a diametral dimension. So instead of put the half dimension, I am going to select this diametral dimension. So this dimension is given as 8, and then again from this point this dimension is given as 3.5. My center line is already selected, that why by selecting this line it giving me the diametral dimension, and this is 2. So as you see, our whole sketch is turned into black and fully defined is showing here under the status. So exit this sketch, go here, isometric view, and select the revolve base boss. And for the revolve, I am going to select for the selected contours, I am going to select this portion and this portion. We are selecting contours when we don't have like the our sketch is intersecting lines, like this is a closed portion 1 and this is another closed portion 2. In this sketching we needed the one closed sketch, but here you see these are the two sketches which are closed, so that why we needed to select the contours. That means the portion we are going to revolve it, we needed to select it. And then axis of revolution, I'm going to select this center line. This whole sketch will be revolved around this center line. We don't needed this thin feature, it was selected by default or by mistake. So click OK. So as you see, the sketch which we draw on the right plane, we just revolve it. Now we needed to make another revolve sketch, but this time we are going to use the cut revolve. So again, select this right plane, sketch, go here and make it normal, and I am going to select a rough sketch like that, and again like that. I'm not adding the sketch relation automatically because I want to like explain you what I am going to do about it. So if I just add it, maybe the new user will not understand it. So this point and this point, I am going to add a relation between them. I want this point and this point, both of these 2 points must have on a vertical relation. Okay, now I am going to give the sketch dimension. So for this center to this point, I am going to add a center line here, and again I am going to add a diametral dimension. I am going to select this center and this center line and add a dimension between them 7 inches. Okay, now we needed to add some relation. So I am going to add a center line starting from this origin, and again I'm going to add relation, select this line and this center line, and a relation between them, symmetry. So symmetry is added between them. And next thing is that we wanted this line and this circle have a tangent relation, and again this line and this center, you can also add this relation by pressing the control button and selecting these lines and circle and tangent between them. And then I'm going to add an angle between these two lines, and this angle is given as 30. Okay, and the diameter of it is given as 0.5. So as you see, now our sketch has two portions, this portion and this portion. This is not a single closed sketch. This sketch has two portions. The lines are intersecting each other and making the two portion of this sketch. I hope so you understand the thing about contour. We can also like trim this portion, trim to close it. I am going to trim this one and this one. Now as you see, this is one close sketch. Now this sketch has two portions, exit, and instead of revolve I am going to use revolve cut. And for the selected contours, we needed to select this portion and this portion, these two portion I selected it, then make the revolve cut about this axis. This is the axis of revolution. I think there is a mistake in it. Oh sorry, this thin feature is again activated by default, but there is something wrong. Just deactivate it. And revolve sketch. So as you see, it make the cut revolve. Just let me see, there is something wrong. No, it's good. There was something wrong previous. Hope so you understand that. Okay. Now next thing is that I am going to make a circular pattern of holes. So just go to sketch, start the sketch on this face, make it normal to you, then just draw a circle like that, give the dimension for this circle, and from this point to this dimension is given as 2.5, and this dimension is given as 0.5, and we needed to add relation, select this center, this point, and vertical. Exit the sketch and extrude cut. We want to remove the material, and select for the direction. Make sure you select through wall. It will make a cut through wall, and we just draw a circular cut. And now I'm going to make the circular pattern for this sketch. So features or faces which we require to make the pattern. So this is the feature which we required, and here the direction we needed to select our axis, or I am going to select this circular face. Okay, so it is adding the equal spacing, total of 12 holes, but we needed 6. Click OK. So we just draw this one, cut, extrude, and then make the circular pattern of these other 5 holes. Okay, and we can fill it. For fill it, I'm going to select this edge and this edge, and this dimension is 0.05. Click OK, and then again fillet this and this. Click OK. So we just draw this cable shape. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel.